Let's work. 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 Work.
What's up, Big Dawg? This is Coach Roll from 5-Star Lineman Academy. And we're here again with another NFL Pass Rush of the Week. All right, Big Dawg. It's been another great week of NFL football, and it's been a lot of sacks. These big dogs this year are not playing. And I've been having a good time watching these dogs in the trenches get after it every single week. So far, it's been 2 weeks, and it's been great already. Man, it's been a lot of great pass rushes. It's been a lot of great sacks. But I only can talk about one. This week's pass rush NFL Big Dog breakdown of the week is Cameron Jordan. Cameron Jordan is a fantastic pass rusher. I had a chance to meet him at Von Miller's Pass Rush Summit. He's a great guy, has a lot to share, has a lot of skill, and I had a chance to see him kind of break down what he likes to do when he's rushing the passer. But watching him play, watching him in action is fantastic. This guy is fast, this guy is strong, he has great skill, plays with great leverage, plays with great hands, he knows what he is doing. You understand what I'm saying, Big Dog? This particular pass rush that I'm gonna break down for you right now, Big Dog, I thought was an excellent move. Some of you may know this move already, some of you may actually try to apply this move. But it's not just the actual move itself. It is the alignment, it is the approach, and it is the execution. Big Dog, I call this ACE. What is your alignment, what is your course, and what is your execution? I give him an A+ on A, on the C, and on the E. ACE, you're gonna see it right there, Big Dog. His ACE, his alignment was great, his course was fantastic, and the execution I thought was phenomenal. Big Dog, when you're thinking about rushing a passer, those three things matter. And they're fundamental things. But those fundamental things are huge when you're rushing a passer. And Cameron Jordan did an excellent job with those three things. Big Dog, let's get right into it. Let's break this thing down. This game is the Saints versus the Rams. Everybody was watching that game. It was almost like a repeat, right, from last year. We ain't gonna talk too much about that. Cameron Jordan. First thing, Cameron Jordan in this particular situation was in a 2-point stance. Obviously, he has the freedom to mix up what he wants to be in, a 3-point stance or a 2-point stance. And obviously, he chose the 2-point stance here, which was good. Sometimes when you're in a 2-point stance, you can see what's going on in the backfield, you can read formations, and you can still play off of them, whether it's playing a run or playing the pass. Some guys can do that, some guys can't. Cameron Jordan did an actual stab swat over. A stab swat over. Now, the stab is not the same thing as a long arm. A stab is just what it sounds like. It's a stab. It's quick. It may feel like a power to the offensive lineman, but for you, it's just a setup. So let me show you the move really quickly. So first of all, Cameron Jordan was in a 2-point stance. He had his outside foot up. He did that on purpose, but I'm gonna explain that later. So he comes to this offensive tackle, tilted just like this. Jordan had his outside foot up. Right off the bat, he attacks that offensive lineman right now. So he steps with his inside step, and at this point, he stabs him with his inside arm. Okay, that's your stab. It's not long. He gets up on him pretty good and stabs him with a bent arm. All right. Once he does that, he swats with the outside arm, comes over, clears his hips, drops his shoulder, comes through here for the sack. All right. Now I'm actually do this on the jaw. So he's right here and comes over. Okay, I'm gonna show you one more time. 2-point stance, take that inside step towards that tackle, comes here, comes over, bend the corner, sacks the quarterback. All right, so that's the stab swat over. Stab swat over. Stab swat over. Excellent move by him. It's a great move to do. If you know how to do that move, it has a lot of great benefits. But let's break this down. A stands for alignment. Where was he lined up at? He was in a wide 9, what some people call a wide 9, or I can just simply call it a loose 5, because he's outside of the tackle. He's not outside of the tight end. He's outside of the tackle. Either way, he's nice and wide here. But even though he's wide, he is tilted, okay? He's tilted just like this with his outside foot up and his inside foot back. Why? Because he wants it to look like he is going to power him. This is a power approach. If you're an offensive lineman and you had a guy tilted towards you, you have to assume that he might try to run through me. You have to assume that. That offensive lineman needs to play to that. If you don't assume that and he actually is bullying you, you're going to get put on your back, big dog. You don't want that. So you need to prepare yourself as an offensive lineman. You need to actually make sure that you are prepped for this bull and that you sit down on this, because if not, you're going to get put on your back. So that's what Jordan makes it look like. He makes it look like with this tilt that he's actually going to power him or bull him, okay? But that's not what he does. So, alignment. He's wide, but he's tilted. He has the outside foot up, inside foot back. Does that matter? Does that make a difference? Absolutely. Everything you do matters. We need to make sure that we're successful on purpose at the line of scrimmage. So he's tilted, loose 5 or wide 9, whatever you want to call it. He has his outside foot up, inside foot back. His first step is towards that tackle. Now this is the course. Boom. The course is what I like to call your pass rush route. What approach is he taking here? That's the course, that's the C. So he's in his tilt and he goes this way, okay? He does not go that way, he goes towards him. He's attacking the tackle's toe. Now, right now, he knows, he feels he's gonna power him, but he doesn't. But this makes it look like a power. So he comes here and he takes this next step. Boom, right here. Now what you're gonna see is that he's gonna eventually be on his outside foot at contact. That's important because this outside foot is what I call the work foot. This is where your outside hand works right here. Boom. And if you attack with your outside foot up at contact, this is going to allow you to either carve or flip, depending on the situation. It's going to allow you to bend this corner. He's here, attacks the tackle's toe. He puts his hands right down the center of the chest of that offensive tackle. Watch the clip. Look at where he puts his hands. Very precise. He doesn't go wide. He goes right there in the middle of his chest. Boom, that's the next step. This hand is already coming, big dog. All right, it's already coming. And he swats him. This is what we call a swat. Stab, swat. He swats here with his outside arm, trapping the tackle's outside arm. But the good thing that he does is, on this next step, he does a really good job of clearing his hips. He doesn't just swat him and leave this hand dangling. You're gonna see him bring his inside arm, which is the stabber. He brings a stabber, swat, clear. You have to clear with your inside hand. Stab, swat, clear. And once he does that, that's it. You're gonna see him run the hoop at this point. He drops his inside shoulder, changes levels, and comes around with two hands, because this inside hand is actually helping him drop his inside shoulder and push towards the quarterback. He does a good job of that. His execution here is his hand attack. So the E in ACE is execution. Good job with his hand placement, right on the inner part of that offensive lineman's chest plate, right here, what I call at the V of the neck, at the actual V of the chest plate, puts it right there, right down the center of that guy. Boom. Good job there. Outside hand is swatting. Boom. Right there. Inside hand is going to help clear. As he's stepping through and carving, inside hand is going to help clear. Boom. You're going to see that. And right here, he's going to drop his shoulder because he knows he's past his hip at this point. He's going to drop his inside shoulder and run the hoop here. Boom. Just like that, you're going to see him reach around and sack the quarterback. Excellent job by him. Let me jog through this so we get an understanding of what's happening and put this thing together. 2-point stance. I'm gonna sell that bull. 1, 2. Excellent job timing his steps. He wanted to get to him in 2. You're gonna see him get to him in 2 steps. He don't have time for more than that. Remember, pass rushers, those receivers have to get to their spot the same way you gotta get to yours. So you can't sit here and take all day and think that the quarterback's gonna wait for you to sack him. Your steps count. What's your steps per second? You understand what I'm saying? The quarterback has the ball for about 3.5 seconds. So what's your steps per second? Are you making your steps count? Good job by Cameron. He goes 1, 2. 2 steps, he's already in his bubble. He's already broken his plane, he's in his bubble. 1, 2, right here. Boom, 3rd step, swap. 4th step, seal. 5th, 6th, been in the corner, okay? Bit in the corner. How many steps should it take you to get to the quarterback? Big dog, 5, 6? 5, 6 steps? If it takes you more, it takes you more. But your steps count, your steps matter. Good job by Cameron Jordan, okay, with the STAB SWAT Over. Excellent job by him. He makes it look easy, but it ain't easy, big dog. Now I want to explain something to you. When you watch this clip again, look at the offensive lineman, look at what he actually does. Look at what he does. So when Cameron takes that first step, you're gonna see the offensive lineman take his kick. You're gonna see that. But the next step, you're gonna see that offensive lineman freeze. He sits, right? I told you, if this guy thinks that you're gonna bull him, he's gonna sit down and prep himself for the bull. This is a strong guy. Cameron Jordan is strong. I know he's seen Cameron Jordan on film. He knows what Cameron Jordan can do. And that's the thing, is that sometimes a great bull will set up your other moves. You've got to set that up. You have to set yourself up for the go-to moves. And if you watch this offensive lineman, he's got to be thinking something for him to sit down. Jordan has taken 2 steps. He's got to be thinking something to sit down and wait to see, is he going to bull me? Is he going to work around me? What makes this offensive tackle do that? Okay? What makes him do that? Now, you got to watch it, big dog. Don't just watch Cameron Jordan. Watch what the offensive tackle is doing. Now, I'm not saying that was good technique, and people may comment on how bad the offensive tackle technique was. Listen, it's always easier to coach somebody from the outside in. Good job with the alignment. Good job selling the bull, making him think that he's going to power through him, and he actually convinced him with that first step, okay? Good job with the execution. Good leverage, good hand placement, outside hand free, traps the outside elbow, clears his hips with the inside hand, drops his shoulder, and bends the corner. All right, big dog, hopefully you like my big dog breakdown. Let me know what helped you with Cameron Jordan's sack of the week. Let me know if any of that was helpful at all. And again, keep recommending to me pass rushers you'd like for Big Dog to break down. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We're going to constantly be putting out information that's going to help you be the best dog that you can be. I appreciate you guys watching and commenting. I read all the comments. Some of you have been saying it's been helping your son. Some of you have been saying it's been helping you, even across seas, internationally. Big dogs, I appreciate you all over the world. You saying that these videos have been helpful. I read them. It gives us fuel to keep doing what we do, because really, it's about you. All right, big dog, you know what time it is. Let's go to work.